Good evening, everybody.
People go to Papa Phil QRZ page, copy the link and send it, and and spread that into your
Let's see if
social
we can.
media. So we don't want the people who to share
Okay,
our
I think I got the
video.
audio.
We want to share Papa Phil video. That's the most important video that they need to share.
And when you go there now, you can qualify to win the box. We're
Exactly.
making it as easy as we can for you. I just put it in the chat for you again. The random drawing for the battery box is there, but more importantly, it's taking you to Papa Phil's page. And I'll bring that up again too, just so you know. But that link is in the chat, so look in there. Let's do this. How we doing, Alex? We doing okay, man? You saying all the things we need to say? I think I'm
See,
That's his page. His video's on this page. And there's where you can click that. You click the video, open the video, and share it to your QRZ page.
okay, you see Papa Phil comment now on your. You put it on both sides. Wow, man.
What's the matter? What did I do?
November 8th, Bravo, Romeo, Oscar, Paul. Paul, thank
Paul
you.
Chip? Thank you, Paul. I don't see that in the chat yet, but that's okay.
Well, I'm seeing in your channel. He's putting that on the channel, on your channel chat.
Good. Okay. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you, Carson. Carson posted it to Facebook. Facebook is another good. Just get it
I
out.
don't think I can share it the way they're sharing it.
That's I've got 30 years in broadcasting, and radio has been very good to me. Ham radio is very good to me. It's been very good to Alex. We've met great people through it. It's time to give back.
Well, actually, ham radio saved my life.
That's true. Ham radio saved a life. You're the number one. There you go. You're the first one saved here. And it's saved many lives over the time.
Well, mine and the other 7 guys that came with me.
Mm-hmm.
It saved 8 souls. So.
And Alex was supposed to die on a boat coming from Cuba. If you didn't see the story and you haven't heard his story, you can go back and listen to it. I think we had a good conversation, nice and long. We didn't even get to everything we needed to get to. But radio, coming from Cuba, on his second time, he wasn't going to live his life without being an amateur. Listen, they put me on. Don't let me say anything. All right, guys, let's go up here.
I'll get all this figured
Now, I
out in a
gave you the
minute,
link.
folks.
I think you guys all know. You can go to his page that we've been
There we
sharing
go.
with you in the chat.
Now
Click
y'all
on
can hear.
that.
And
Enter
see
for the drawing. Do
what
that.
we're
Hello,
pushing
Steve
on.
is here with us. W7UDI, a friend from the show with me. He's with me on Saturdays.
Everybody go to
Wednesdays here,
papafieldcan.com. You can be
Everybody's
entered into a...
He's hearing in the chat. So the link I put the link in the chat to Papa Phil's page, okay? So when you go and watch his video, do that. That'll be good for you. But you can share it, right? Go to the share button. I'll show that to you.
But everybody go to... Maybe that's just coming through my microphone.
So on YouTube, so we go to YouTube.
I'm trying to figure this out. That way we can...
Alpha Bravo 8, Papa Romeo. Real life name. You see this here. What you want to do, you have to make it a little bigger. This is this thing. Big here on the page. See the share button? Click it. Copy this link. Okay? And we're going to close it out of here. We're going to watch that video. We're going to click the share button. Copy it.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do
See
is
if we can... Still, my audio's all messed up. I gotta figure this out. But everybody go to papafieldcan.com. Live streaming
After I have shared the
Alex and Christian's 100 Watts in a Wire and Whiskey 7 Hotel Union.
Go up to your call sign and edit. Edit.
Good evening, Eric.
And then you're going to go over to biography.
Kinda doing something a little different right now.
This page here.
You can go to papafieldcan.com and enter to win a
Now looky here. This is what I have.
a battery box. It's
It says EQRZ,
battery box with
biography
two
section. Play button.
Anderson power pole plugs, cigarette lighter plug,
You can embed.
and a USB charging port.
You can copy code if you want to. But
Um,
what I did was I copied.
You run your radio portable, however you want to do it, but
Right there. And then what you want to do, though, is you want to do this step after you find the
I
spot.
think
Put
I'm,
it on.
yeah, maybe that'll work.
Click and put your cursor here, like I did, right at the top. It's the top thing on
So
the
you can win the
right
battery
cursor.
box. You can enter for once a day.
And you help Papa Phil.
Enter in for your
And
chance.
click where I wanted it to go.
One entry per day.
Hit OK.
Trying to push this
Already done.
Papa Phil can, you know, try to help Papa Phil get him
And we'll go back up to my page.
a living donor for a kidney.
When you do that,
If you check out my QRZ page, I've got
when you set it, you scroll down to Dawn.
I've got this video here on my page as well.
Your page.
We encourage people to share his video on your QRZ page, kind of help get the word out,
Challenge is happening.
and
Here's a really
you
good
know,
idea from a friend of
help
ours.
some people
Where's he
out.
from?
You know.
The Balearic Island.
So this is a DXer, gets a lot of calls and a lot of traffic to his QRZ page. And what he did was he put it there in an effort so when people look him up, they see this video. If we can populate QRZ with a ton of these, we're going to be in, better shape. It may not save Phil, but it's not going to hurt at all, and it's going to raise awareness.
Amen.
So that's how you do that, and that's just one easy thing. It's one easy thing that you can do. Okay. Hope that was helpful to you.
I wish I could share the
I
link,
understand completely.
Good, because
but
But
papafieldcan.com.
you gotta around in that QRZ menu, and then
Yes. And let me ask the friends right there. You guys, all of you understand that? Christian and Alex in the chat, that's K5YBY. And there is 3 YouTubers who were actually watching us. It was Kilo Zero, Romeo Whiskey Bravo, Randy, me and you. And yeah, he's in Missouri. A good friend, and I know he will spread the word too. And November, the one that was talking to you today about Kilo 4, Lima Echo November, Justin. Okay? And
About you, Joe.
yes, we was talking good about you.
Good about
Yeah, I said that's a good man. And K5 YBY, which is Joe. And well, I think it's great.
What's
Great
this
that-
mean right here on the screen, Alex? What's that mean? Because I want you to address the Spanish-speaking audience tonight, too.
Chequea este mensaje que te mandé.
What's that mean?
Okay, he told me check the message that I sent. Are you sending that over the email o lo mandaste por correo o me lo enviaste aquí?
All right.
Let me check my email. Hold on.
Answer questions. And I will go and I will put the link again.
Oh, well.
I'll also share with you a way that I have a feeling we'll need some volunteers, I think, as we start to unroll these out, get some help. We've got friends on both sides of the channel that I know that we can use their expertise in different ways to try to make things happen. Let's pop Phil's page. It has a random drawing there. You see at the top here. You can enter to win a battery box that has been donated, a donation.
Well, I got the message, and I think it's a great idea.
What's the idea? Get rid of me, right? Get rid of me and let's just go all in Spanish for a while.
No. What he says is, what about we make, instead of having a field day, why don't you we make the Papa Field Day? And
Papa
everybody
Field
will
Day.
call, and we call the X on to Papa Field Day. Instead of having the field day, we can have Papa Field Day. How about that?
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
That'll be very nice.
Yeah. You want to all do it? Let's just do it.
Yes, and the people called, we called DX, and we'll say, oh, CQ Papa Field Day, CQ Papa Field Day. That'll be great. We have to just put the day on it.
Build it. So why don't we look to, and this is how this may go, guys. This is how this may happen. This is brainstorming. It's ideas, and we want to involve you too. I'll share a form with you. That way we can start to exchange information. We can get email addresses. And we know that many hams need help. We have one case right now where we want to help Phil. We've got a video to push out, to share. We want to entice you to participate and share it out. You could win something ham related for yourself. But I think, Alex, what I want to do is new people come in and out of the channels is to share the video again. Papa Phil video here. Let's see here, Papa Phil. So you guys will be able to understand who are just coming around or may get in here after dinner or whatever. This is the video we're talking about sharing out. But it's good for you to understand what it is, and I'll play it for you now.
My dad has been diagnosed with end-stage renal failure, which means his kidney is failing.
The goal is to find a living donor.
Without a living kidney donor, I will be in dialysis within 5 to 6 months. My name is Phil Rock. Grew up in Northwest Detroit. My mother was born in Detroit. My grandparents were from Russia. We are a Detroit area family. So always felt like home.
Phil and I have been married 40 years in August. Phil is the most dependable person I have ever met.
I grew up bleeding maize and blue, as they say. Every Saturday morning was football games on the couch with my dad in the fall.
He's always there for the people in his life, no matter what. Anyone who has him in his life is very fortunate.
I'm in Brandon, maybe.
Greatest grandpa in the world.
This year we took a trip to Utah to see the beautiful monuments, and at high altitudes I noticed I was running out of breath quite easily. You know, just out of the blue, just things got worse, and that I was going to have to be on dialysis if I don't get a transplant within 5 to 6 months.
Or hooked to a machine for 12 plus hours a week. Apparently you get really sick, really hurt your immune system. You don't get better on dialysis. You just slowly get worse.
It's not healing, it's maintenance and management, and we want my dad to heal. Without a living donor, it's very likely my dad would spend years on a transplant list, on dialysis, instead of visiting with his grandchildren, potential future grandchildren.
We just want to be a family, and unfortunately, we live 2,000 miles apart. When you see my dad playing with the kids, it is the sweetest thing in the world.
If he's on dialysis, we won't be with the kids as much as we want to.
It's life. I just want to live it.
If my dad doesn't find a living kidney donor, we don't know what that will look like.
I can't imagine life without my dad, and a living kidney donor gives him the gift of life.
Thank you for watching this video.
Please go to our website, www.papaphilcan.com, and sign up to get your blood tested today. Thank you.
Alright, so sharing that out with you guys again. You know a little bit more about Papa Phil's a ham. And for me, I don't know how much more that you need to know. You know what I mean? It's I look at, you know, it's all related. We're all in it. He's been a ham for a long time. I imagine he's a ham for a long time, and he's got his family there. You see his family, his wife. You can see stress on his wife's face, and his children. He's got children, and this is impacting them. It's the unknown. And you need to think about, you know, one day we'll all be in some kind of situation. We'll be in a situation some way. And we don't like to think about that. That's very cavalier. It's very arrogant not to think that, you know, one day could be any day. And for Papa Phil, it's today. And there's an urgency now, because if he doesn't get help, and he just needs one, just like Alex said, he just needs one match. So this is why we're putting it out. Just put it out. You might find the person that says, I'm going to test, I'll do it. Sure. Papa Phil, since 1971, a ham he put there in the chat. So, you know, think of it in terms of like, okay, you know, this could happen to anybody, but it's happening to him, and it's happening to him right now. The point in the urgency is it's not like Phil is at the beginning. Phil's headed for dialysis. He's probably a couple months away. Is it a couple months, Alex? Phil, how much time we got before they're talking? 2-3 months, I thought I heard him say. You know, that's coming. That's like that. That's, hey, great summer, huh? So, I'm gonna let Alex talk, because I'm a fear that I say, look, it's easy enough for us to take the video, put on QRZ. What a sweet thought to help another ham. What a great idea from your friend, the DXer. It makes sense when people look you up, they see somebody and a friend in need. Brilliant, easy to do. And if that's all you can do, get it. Everybody's got problems. Everybody's dealing with something at home too. Little thing like that. You never know. You may just introduce them to the man that they save a life. And that's pretty good. Alex, talk a bit. What can you see?
And you see, as far as I've seen here on the chat, that Papa Phil said that Paul signed up to get the test and see.
Good.
Paul heard about Papa Phil, he saw the video, and he signed up for get the test. Maybe Paul is not a machine donor, but if it is, here we go. A fellow ham helping a fellow ham. You know what I mean? That's amazing. I mean, that is awesome. And I wanted to thank Paul for taking the step, and it is so great from you, Paul. And I'm actually wanted to tell all of the guys that I'm in my channel that I'm sharing the link to get into the giveaway. You click that link and you're gonna go to Papa Phil page and you can enter into the giveaway. And make sure if you're here in W7HU channel, you go to 100 watts in a wire. Subscribe there. He has a very nice YouTube channel. He also live stream like I do. He take calls, and he have a couple of friends that also have taking calls, and he put Steve and another two friends also. Yeah, he put another two friends, right? Sometimes.
Oh yeah, we got Karen Eve Murray, who could be watching tonight. If you are, Karen, hello. She's the editor of Amateur Radio Newsline, and I have been sharing this story and this effort with her. They did a story on Papa Phil, maybe last month, letting it, and that's good. And hopefully this effort will at least create new talks about what's happening. But yes, go ahead, Alex. Go ahead. I know you were talking there.
No, that's okay. And then, since I talked to Papa Phil, I believe it was the 5th of January, if it wasn't the 5th, it was the 15th. I have to look to my log. And then Papa Phil talked to me over the air and he told me, oh, this is Phil Ross, American Rebel Papa Romeo, you're 5 and 9. And he told me, Alex, I want you to go and look up my QRZ page. So when I went there and I saw the QRZ page, I saw the video that you've seen, the image that you've seen there, him and his son. And I clicked on it and I saw the video and I started sharing that video pretty much every single day that I have a live stream since that day. And and now I have a lot of friends join me on Saturdays and we talk about it, and we got so excited that we have you, jumping into the
Man, that's awesome. Kilo Delta 2
the hangout
Hotel
right there on
Whiskey
Zoom,
Golf,
and
or Hotel
well,
Whiskey
this
Delta.
beautiful
It's
idea
awesome.
come up, and I believe it's a great thing in part of the ham radio community. I think it's a good thing to give back.
Everybody go to
So it's amazing. So I wanted to thank you,
Papa Phil
Christian,
Ken.
because we've been talking a lot lately, couple days. Since Saturday, we've been talking pretty much every day. And, well, you happens to be my ugly face more often than that I thought.
Yeah.
So,
Look at
and,
my ugly face. I look like I've been
yes.
crying for a
and,
while.
and I like to, the idea of Eric giving away the box. And also, we have another giveaway that we're not announcing yet, but you know what I'm talking about. And we're gonna have the people, motivated to go to Papa Phil page to go and see the video, to share the video, and that is the main purpose here.
Yeah, we want to get
Papa
that
Phil,
video out.
no problem,
Let
brother.
me see if I'm going to try to share another page with you. I came
Anything
up with
I can do to
another
help.
page on 100 watts in a wire. Alex doesn't have a website, but I do. And so what I did was today I went and created a page. It talks about giving back. It talks about how the 100 watts in a wire Wednesday edition of our stream is now dedicated to giving back. So every Wednesday night, if it's not your bag and you would rather hear about something else, that's okay, I get it. But it tells you a little bit about it. It talks about me and Alex joining our channels. We're not the biggest thing out here, but you know what? The smallest oceans, Alex, get bigger.
Make the biggest wave.
Make
I
big
learned that.
waves. So here's where you can, a lot of suggestions have already come, Alex, and this is why I put this together. Field day and field day and all this sort of stuff is wonderful ideas, okay? We're going to have a lot of people with a lot of great ideas, and we want to have a repository. We want to have a place where you can send them, and then Alex and I can go through them. You'll have an opportunity if you want to volunteer. You'll see this here. Let me see if I can make it larger for you on your screen. Just your name, your information won't go anywhere. It'll just go to me, and I'll share it with Alex and our teams. He's got a team around him, I got a team, and guess what, guys? It's just one team right now. It's one big team. Well, it's not a big team, it's just a team. And we're combining up. Give us your email if you have a question about this. You can ask a question. Someone from the team will respond. It'll probably be me, it could be Alex, it could be, if it's related to volunteering, we'll figure out. We need to build a team here too. You can ask a question, you can nominate a ham. There are many Phils out here, we understand that. Phil is our first case. He's the first one we're going to take and push this out. We can't operate on him, we can't get the kidney for him, but we may be able to push this out enough that somebody can get him in a better spot. You can nominate another ham. We can talk about that. We're going to vet the people that come through just to make sure everything is all right and good to go. Volunteer if you have a skill set. You know, maybe you make graphics. Maybe you know how to do different things. Maybe we can use your help. And you know what I think is going to be a lot of people, and Steve is very good at this one. And it's not to put him on the hook, but Steve makes things and gives it away. He does things, he plays with it, gives it away. If you have something that, like someone has donated a radio to Alex. Alex said, you know, I'll give the radio away. You know, he got a radio given to him, he gave it away. He mentioned that earlier in the show. A battery box. Comes to the pool, let's give it away. So it's just driving the kind of message outward. So I'm going to take this, you know, if you want to donate something cool, we need an infrastructure to kind of collect these things and what they are and how we can do it and when we're going to give it away. It'll take a little thought. Now we got a sexy battery box, but you could offer something there if you wanted to, and we'll get back to you. And let me give the link to this out too, and then we'll go back to Dr. Phil's stuff.
And yeah, and anything that the people will donate, they're not going to donate it to us. They're going to donate it to the Papa Phil Challenge. We're going to get that donation in order to drive the people to see Papa Phil page. That is the main purpose. And of course, somebody will be the winner, like I did with the HD, with the DMR radio. So, and then, you know, people were coming in and they got that. So that's great.
So that form will go in there now, and that's just a general form for people who may see this down the road, seeing it tonight. Welcome if you're new. Put new in the chat. I'd love to meet you. Go subscribe to Alex's channel and all that stuff. He's sending this feed out across his channel. Hey, and if you want to pick it up, you've got your own channel. You can figure it out. Just go, by all means, go ahead. I'm going to go back to Phil's page where, let's see. So that's the form. We'll go back over there. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming, spending your Wednesday evening with us. I'm a little hoarse. I'm on some medicine. My eyes were all puffy this morning. I look like I got beat up. But I'm doing better. Looking better. I was scary. I was telling my friend, I told Alex and I told Steve, I said, I don't know, man. I shouldn't be on front of no cameras. But there's Phil's page, and I will post back in the link. Keep sending it out there. And if you went to a page, you went to your QRZ page and did this tonight, put the video on your page, let us know. I might put the key under the mat and bring people in here. What do you think about that, Alex?
Paul Daniel, he said, I'm having trouble putting it into my QRZ page.
Okay, maybe we'll go back and do that. Check
Yes.
this out. Yeah, I'm going to probably put the key under the mat here. I got something I got to do. We got to do something here. Let me see this. You're going to see all the workings of a madman in here. Let me bring this up. I just got big news. You ready for this, Alex?
Yes, go ahead.
It's not so big, but it's cool. Let's see. I'm going to check it out. All right, here we go. Let me type this in. W7UBI. Search. A boom. That's him. Steve has just got him himself. We got him on the show. We got to bring him in. You ready? Let's say hello. Steve, everybody knows Steve. 27,000 lookups. On the air almost 2 or 3 times.
27,000? That's a lot.
Yeah, he's on the radio. But there it is. Look at that. Put it on there. Thank you, Steve. Let's bring up Steve. Good evening, Steve. Thanks for doing that.
Hi, guys. Hi,
I knew
Alex.
you were out working today.
Hey, Steve.
How you doing?
Good. Let me check.
And good evening, everyone, for
Wow,
joining us.
I never look at the numbers of lookup that I have in my webpage. I didn't realize that I have so many.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Hello, Steve.
Hello, Alex.
So what
How
I'm
are you
going to
covering
do,
me?
You sound great at this end. Awesome.
Well, you're 5 and 9 plus 20 here.
Oh, you're 5 and 9. You're 60 over S9. So doing
now
good.
plus 27,866, Alex.
Dang.
Wow.
That's your lookups. I hear from people all the time. Well, at least every now and again. When's Steve going to change and put some bio info? And the first thing he puts up is Dr. Phil, Papa Phil.
Papa Phil.
Puts his video up there. So thank you for that. That's great. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to offer to let people come in, like we did with Steve here. If you go and you put this on, if you have this on your webpage, we'll let you come in and say hello tonight. Papa Phil, if you can pick that up and put that in, we'd like to see how you're doing here. You're welcome to come join us as well. But we got a new one. Steve went and put it in there.
Yeah. Just as you explained it, it was like, oh, well, that's pretty simple. And bida bang, bida boom.
Hams helping
Helping
hands.
hands.
That's right, John. There's not much more to say. We're just trying to give back. Radio's been very good to me.
Listen, as far as I see, I have people in, at least 3 people in Spain that have the Papa Phil. The one was in the Balearic Island, was the first one that I saw it. So, and I have Udell in Suriname has that. And in Chile, Charlie Echo 3 Quebec Yankee also has it, or he told me that he will do it. He told me that he will do it today, or I have to call him later on and make sure he got him. So, and this guy is a DX. I mean, he called CQ every day, and that's what we want. We want the people to use that and put it on and spread the word.
That's awesome.
Thank you to Paul, November 8th.
52
Bravo,
people
Romeo,
watching between all
Oscar. Love
3
that
channels.
Love
That's
that.
awesome.
Papa
This is,
Phil has joined us in the guest room. We'll bring you in just a second here. I'm having trouble putting it on my QRZ page. Maybe we can get you some help there. I can kind of walk through that again here in a little bit. Let's see. It looks like there was somebody else. Okay. Just looking in the chat. Good deal. And you know what, guys? What you can do, you don't have to share or have a loyalty here. This is real simple. Alex and I are all on the same team. This is a project we're doing. Open another browser and roll both things, and then both of us will actually benefit from the fact that people are watching the streams through YouTube, and that'll help us grow a little bit. So just open another browser up there and roll them both out. And Google will think one day, look at that. Look at that nitwit. Finally cracked the code.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you make of all this, Steve? Are we doing the right thing?
This is awesome. This is great. And thanks for doing it. This is just fantastic. And hopefully this will, we'll get a match for Papa Phil. And
That's the main
that's the
purpose.
goal.
Yes, that's the goal.
And
And of course,
go ahead, Alex.
and I say, of course, we may not, as you say, have that for him, but we're going to fight for it.
And no one can say we didn't try. And
Exactly.
so, and Paul, it's pretty straightforward. It's just you gotta just follow Christian's instruction. I just followed it to the T. It was like, okay, go to the Dr. Phil's
Papa Phil. See, we get
Papa
the
Phil, Doctor.
No. Dr. Phil is the guy from the TV show.
Okay, Papa
Papa
Phil. There we
Phil.
go.
I did it. Thank
We're
you.
going to have the Papa Phil Day
Papa,
That is nice.
Papa Field.
Papa Field Day. That's great. And we have to put a day
Mhm.
on this coming for March. We're gonna pick up a Saturday or a Sunday to make that Papa Field Day, and we're gonna call Secure Papa Field Day, Secure Papa Field Day, and that is great. I love that idea. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ariel. I think it's Kilo India 4, peanut butter and jelly is his call sign from Ariel, the guy who tell us the idea. So we always want to recognize the people idea. Good ideas are good.
That's right.
And the more people we can get their QRZ pages updated with this, with the link, then we just direct people. Just look at my QRZ page and watch that video and go from there.
I think it's brilliant. It's such an easy thing to do. And you know what? If we can get it out there and get Phil in good shape, take it off. We'll get another.
Anybody know how long it takes to
nobody
get
wants
a
this faster than
special
We
event
do.
call sign?
I want to take this off my QRZ page. So put it on yours so we can figure out a way to help him out. It's easy. So easy and great. Let me let's see here. We got another comment, copy and paste. Source button. Okay. I'm gonna walk through it again because I think it's beneficial to do that. Let me hang tight here, Steve. Be right back.
Encourage everybody
Let me,
to
um,
share Papa Phil's video on
There's a
your
lot of
QRZ page.
But it feels good when they do that. They've
Watch
never
right
done that
here,
on
and
my stream
I'll,
before, where people start doing it. Like
show
now
you
I can see why
exactly
you
how
like
to
it
do
so
it.
much. It feels good. It feels good when people do it. All right, let's go
Found
back
my
over here, guys. I'm
mouse.
going to go to my call sign. So go to your
There it is.
QRZ page. I'm going to give you a quick thing, and somebody could probably do this faster. We may need a video of this. Somebody who's real quick can maybe capture their screen, whatever, or maybe I cut this from this video tomorrow, that kind of thing. Follow along with me, Paul, in Tom's River, New Jersey. Go to your page. I'm going to give you a second to go there. Apologize for the voice. I'm a little hemmed up on some allergy-type medicine that I had an allergic reaction today. Actually, yesterday and today. All right, so
Yeah, I was driving today when you told me that he had that, and I said, "Wow, man, I don't know if
if I
because
showed
you
you
told
the
me-
pic, I'd be embarrassed. I looked like someone beat me up. My face was just, I mean, bad. I was like, oh. Yeah, I was at the doctor, visiting the doctor at 8:30 this morning, just because I was like, it went down, but then it came back, like some kind of reaction. Anyway, I'm gonna be okay. I feel fine. I sound and look bad. All right, but that doesn't matter. Let's go over here, and we're gonna walk through this together. Okay, so first, what you want to do, you go to Papa Phil, go to his website. He's got this information for you there. Let me go ahead and post it again because I want you to go over there and you should enter the drawing. The drawing is just a little bit of sweet tasting stuff to get you engaged in this process. The goal is to get you there to watch the video that's on the site right here and in the chat right now. So you'll be able to go to his, I'm just going to show it to you. I may end up playing that video again. Let me stop this here. I'll go back. Okay. You got to be very patient. Thank you very much. Okay. Papa Phil. I'm going to go to Papa Phil. Now I'm going to let you guys know on Saturday I'm going to be talking to Eric, Papa Phil. Alex will be there. Might be a different audience. Could be in the morning. It'll be in the morning time. All right, guys. So this is the video. And what we want to do is we want to share the video. So what you're going to do after you go to Papa Phil's page, we're going to go and click share. This screen pops up, and you're going to copy this right here. You're going to copy, click it, and now it's copied. Good deal. You got it? We just grabbed it. And so for me, what I'm going to do just to show you, I need to back out of here, bring up another page. Hello, Eric. Thanks for coming by. Papa Phil, thanks for coming by. See you guys there. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to QRZ. So this is where hams are looking up other hams. Okay? I'm going to go over here. See us on the right? I'm going to drop down, edit K0STH. Make this bigger for you so you can see it a little bit better. What you're going to do is go into your biography. When you go to edit, this is where you post your pictures, whatever. All right, I'm going to make it large again because you see this is the menu you're given at the top. You know, you can put in different fonts, blah, blah, blah. What you want to look for here is the play button, and that is YouTube. When you click it, first you might go down here and you might pick a spot where you're going to place your video. So you pick your spot just like my cursor's blinking, okay? And so we're going to go up here and we're going to click this, the play button. Now there's code. Papa Phil has put the code on his page. But what I did was I just copied the link and I'm going to place it right here. And then you would hit OK. Okay, after you hit OK, you're going to save. You're going to save this, you'll back out, and then when you go to your page, the video will be where you put it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Please teach.
That
Pass
easy,
that information
folks.
on if you
That
can,
easy.
help somebody else, however you can. And that's challenge like number one. Challenge number one is go ahead and do that.
Exactly.
Do that.
Hey, I
Yes.
see that there is new friends are coming in now. I just shared into my live stream chat a link for the giveaway. So you want to tell me where is the giveaway? And we have to clarify this. The giveaway is going to be on both channels. You can either enter to my channel or to Christian channel, and you have to click only once a day. Okay, if you are gonna do it in either ones, make sure you do it once a day. You have from now until the 10th, and I think we forgot to tell when is the draw day for the giveaway, and you only are allowed to do one entry per day. Okay, so in the last giveaway that I did, I have a lot of friends doing 2 or 3 times, so that makes us work more because we have to make sure we delete the extra entrance from the people to make it fair for everybody, you know. So that way everybody have the same amount of entrance into the giveaway. So, and I have to clarify this. This is not my giveaway, and this is not Christian giveaway. This is our giveaway. This is the Papafield giveaway. This is the thing to make awareness of Papafield, and it's going to be on 100 watts in the wire and Whiskey 7SU. Both we're going to push, you know, very close, and we're gonna spread the word. And go ahead, Christian.
Yeah, so I just dropped the link in the chat. You'll see it come up. You'll see the link for the random drawing, and I can even put it up there for you. It's a lot of typing. It's a little easier for you just to grab it from the chat. But for people who may watch this before the chat becomes live tomorrow on YouTube when it's posted, or cannot be here, they could type this in or see it. So I'll leave it there for now. And what I'll do is we'll go to the page. I think that's what you want to do. And we will pull up.
Well, I see that up to now there is 13 friends that are being entered into the giveaway.
Good. Everybody go get in it. Just go get it. Go
Yeah, it's
first.
free.
It's free. Do one time. It's an honor system, guys. If we're hams, we got honor. We're nothing without our honor. Do one time. One a day, but come back. And then come on my channel, watch what I do on Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Watch Alex every day, enter. You know, but don't make a lot of work for all the people who have to deal with all the names falling from the sky. Just once a day is good. Actually, that's more than I thought. I said, Alex, why do you want to give them more than one chance? You know, just one time. But every day is a new day, and I get it. I totally get it. Just
And,
wanted
and there is another visit to Papa Field page.
Right. You're right.
You're
right. You're right. So 50, just one time a day.
One time a day.
Okay.
One time a day. They can come and you know see, and we're gonna have you know we're gonna get together more often than ever. And of course, Wednesday is the night that we're going to be together. This Saturday, we're going to be also together. But anytime you want to invite me, we could do the same. And I think this is working.
Yeah, likewise.
As Eric, Kilo Delta 2, Hotel Whiskey Delta was saying, there was 58 people watching in between the live streams. So that's great. You know?
Yeah, let's get to 65. Let's get to 70. Let's push it
And
out.
yes, today is the first day. We're going to make this growing, and I know it will.
This is what they call a soft rollout, Alex, because you and I were like, should we wait until after the appearance? Because on Saturday morning, you, Papa Phil, and Eric are going to join me, and we're going to talk about his situation. We're going to tell this to maybe a bigger audience. I don't know. Who knows? But we're going to talk about it again. And we were like, maybe we wait until next Wednesday. And then we're thinking, what are we waiting for? We might as well just go.
No, the need is today. We need to push it. We need to have the information as much as we can now. Not in 2 months. In 2 months, it will be
Too late.
Copperfield in dialysis. We don't want that. We wanted to push it now.
That's the time.
That's
This is
right.
the time.
Okay, you got it posted. Thank you, Tony. Kilo 4, X-Ray, Sierra, Sierra, new friend. You want to look up that call sign? We got to look it up to make sure? I don't know. You look it up, Alex. I don't know.
Challenge
Yeah, share
everybody
screen.
watching. Go share Papa's
Look it up. Let me
Phil's
know.
video to your QRZ
No.
page.
Go ahead. You can look at it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
jumping around. Nobody cares what I'm doing. I'm like, this is great. I have all this freedom.
Anybody you
swollen
work
eyes like I've
looks
been
you
crying
up,
over Papa
you know.
Phil for days. Look at me. I'm a mess.
See Papa
Sound
Phil's
terrible. Good grief.
Yeah, it's here
story
right there. Tony
as well,
C. from
you know.
Alabama. Huntsville, Alabama. What a
What's
great thing.
What's
I like that
call
plane
sign?
too.
Oops. I don't want to do that. Yeah, let's see. K4. K4X. All right.
X.
Oh,
That's
look at that. Look at that.
X-ray, sugar.
Good for you, Tony. Good for you. Tony, Steve. I think we got Paul. Good for you.
See that plane that he has also there. Nice.
Plane. Now we can start
yeah.
getting the message out. We got to go and.
You know what they do in Miami Beach, right?
I don't. Tell me.
They have this plane, and they hang a rope with a message, and they drive the plane around the beach, and then they're advertising everything on there.
Okay. You want to do that?
That'll be good to
Okay, Tony.
share
So,
Papa Phil.
Be right back.
hey, Tony, let's hook up a rope to the back of that thing and pull it around. I know what you're talking about now. They do that up in Maryland, too, and
And see,
where I'm from.
Whiskey Quebec 1 Lima, I guess, also share the thing. Whiskey Quebec 1 Lima. No, Italy. Whiskey.
You've got 1,600 lookups, too, Tony. Good job. Keep working. And you know what? Another element will happen here is that it could get ugly, too. And ugly in a good way, because we're talking about field day and getting on the air. We don't even need to wait till field day. We can get able operators who are ready to go and get on a frequency and start calling. I got a couple I know for sure. Us two, Steve. Well, we could get on the air and call on Wednesdays. We can start sending the traffic, create this awareness. There's no money being exchanged. Nobody's buying and selling anything. This is sort of the spirit of radio for me. A couple comments.
Oh yes, and I was looking at Whiskey Quebec 1 Italy, Carson from New Hampshire, and he also have the Papa Field page on it.
Good deal.
And I shared in my live stream.
Okay, for LEN.
Brian also, November 3, Bravo Alpha Sierra. He actually, you want to pull up Brian's page?
Yeah. What was up here? There's our airplane that'll be flying by. What was the call again? What was the call, Alex? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh, November 3, Bravo Alpha Sierra. November 3 Bravo Alpha Sierra. Brian from Indiana, Pennsylvania.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Brian also does security for 100 watts and a wire. You see him there doing something to protect me from, I don't know where that was, but yeah, he does security. And his buddy back there, number 60. It looks like, is it paintball? They're paintballing each other up. That's all good. Indiana, November 3, Bravo Alpha Sierra. Thank you very much. We got another one. And 2,000 lookups. So he's active. He's doing it. Get on the air, guys. This will help now. And now the presses start to get on the air and let people start to look you up. All right, you wanna say hi to Dr. Phil? I gotta stop that. We gotta stop that. Papa Phil, you wanna come up and say hello? Let me do this.
Yes,
wave
yes.
a hand, Papa Phil. Papa Phil, wave at me. I can see you there. You wanna come up? Okay. Good evening, sir. Everybody's hearing your name so much. Now they can see your face. How are you, sir? Are we muted?
Trial.
Uh-oh, we might be muted. No, we're not muted. Go ahead and talk. Let me see if I can hear you. No, I can't hear you yet.
Trial.
Uh-oh, somebody's talking. Who is that? We can wait. It's okay.
Trial.
You hearing that? I'm hearing that. Trial. Somebody's saying trial. Not hearing you, Phil. But stand by. I'll come back to you. I'll let you work on that. And let's say thanks to Alpha Golf 1 India. Alpha Golf 1 India. Let's go. You want to see it? You want to see it, don't you? See if I can pull it up. Takes a few clicks for me to get it there. Nope. Let's see. Alpha Golf India. Look at that. There it is. There's another one, Alex. Thank you so much, Ian. Very good. Very good. Good on you. I hope you're you get on the air and generate, make some contacts. Doesn't have to be so heavy. We're not trying to bum anybody out here. We certainly don't want to upset Papa Phil. You know, we want days to be good and days to be bright with hope. We're not trying to bum people out. So getting on the air is actually a good way to bring people to your QRZ page. Go ahead, Alex. Pick it up, man. What do you want to say?
Yeah, well, I was, anxious to see Papa Phil. I don't know what's going on with the microphone. Maybe his...
He had to drop off. He'll come back. He'll come back. Let's talk to a guy who's given a kidney. Eric, you want to come say, hey, man, you all right to come up? Here's Eric. Kilo Delta 2 Hotel Whiskey Delta. Eric has given a kidney, and he's going to join us on Saturday morning to talk about his experience. But in a nutshell, I saw you post. You gave your kidney on a Friday.
Yep.
And then what happened?
And I had to fly into the Cleveland Clinic because surgery had to be done there because of the type of kidney cancer my recipient had. And I flew in there actually on a Wednesday night. Thursday I had all my pre-surgical tests done. Friday morning, 5:30 in the morning, we had our surgery started. Friday afternoon, I woke up in recovery, and Monday morning, I flew back home to New York. And I spent 4 weeks at home recuperating, and I went back to work. At the time, I was working for Verizon, and I went back to work climbing telephone poles 4 weeks later. I had 3 small incisions on my left side, which were maybe a 1/4 inch each, where they went in laparoscopically, and a small incision across my waistline, where I don't even have a scar anymore, where they actually take the kidney out.
Wow.
And recovery was a little different, a little bit of an experience because your body goes through a phase where it's trying to heal, and the kidney itself seems to get a little larger to pick up the slack to clean your blood.
Gotcha.
You know, and the only thing I've dealt with was a little bit of fatigue. I have to stay hydrated a lot more often, and I have to avoid NSAIDs such as ibuprofen. Other than that, you live a normal life. Share your spare. Become a donor today.
Amen.
All right, brother. Hang tight here, Eric. Come on, hang tight. Let's try to get Phil back in. Hey, Phil, we okay now? Let's see. Oh, no, it still can't hear you. Still can't hear you.
Trial.
I hear that. That's
Do you have a headset, Phil?
Your
See if
picture
you
is
can.
Trial.
and he can hear us, but yeah, I don't know. I keep hearing something say
And
trial.
I just noticed that Kilo 4 Lima Echo November, he's
Trial.
live streaming also the show on his channel.
Yeah, I encourage that, guys. This is one of these things where we've got to, and I told Alex that this is one of those things where we're going to lock arms and we're going to rise together. We're going to do this together. And so we got other arms we can do, and there are so many great ideas that will come. And Alex and I will work to try to put people in the right path to help the effort. So use the form that's on my website. Share your ideas, your thoughts. I know you've got good ideas. You probably, like Eric, was a donor. I mean, that's some real courage right there. Hola, Alex. Hey, Alex, this might be a good chance for you in Spanish to say something to our. We're not just English here now. We kind of we can have a really broad reach by speaking
Oh
Spanish.
yes, you want me to talk to the Spanish community right now?
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and put the website up. Papa Phil's
Okay.
website.
Sorry,
You
everybody.
talk to
I mean-
them and tell them I said hello and everybody's welcome. That's all.
Bueno, ok, buenas noches ahí a todos los colegas que están mirando en estos momentos, ya sea por el canal de 100 Watts in a Wire o Whisky 7HU. A todos muy buenas noches.
Yeah, man, that's no problem.
Kilo 0 STH.
Anything
Y yo
I can do
estamos
to
haciendo
help.
una cooperación para ayudar a nuestro amigo Phil Ross, América Bravo y Papa Romeo, más conocido como Papa Phil. Y queremos que todos ustedes hagan este challenge que se llama Papa Phil Challenge. Y vayan a su página de QRZ, a la página de Papa Phil. Agarren el link que está ahí del video que tiene y lo posteen en su página de QRZ para cuando las personas hablen con ustedes puedan ver el video y podamos discernir, ¿no? Enviarle el mensaje a todo el mundo para ver si podemos conseguirle un donante de riñón a Papa Phil que lo necesita. Yo creo que si todos lo hacemos vamos a poder seguir y salir adelante y ayudar a nuestro colega radioaficionado Papa Phil, América Bravo 8 Papa Radio. Así que a todos los que están ahí, que hablan español, que tienen un primo, una prima, pásenle el link, que lo pongan en sus redes sociales y entre todo el mundo vamos a echar para adelante. Vamos a poner a Papa Phil en los ojos de la gente para ver si conseguimos un donante que sea compatible con él. Así que les doy las buenas noches y muchas gracias por estar aquí. Que Dios me lo bendiga a todos. Go ahead, Christian.
All right, thank you for that. What a beautiful language. Thank you for doing that. And stop me from time to time so we can do that and serve that audience. We want everybody to be able to come here. And another thing Alex and I knew, and the friends that have been with him before, that, I'm just kind of getting in here. We met it maybe 3 weeks ago. And I consider us fast friends, and all that crew that's hanging out. The crew that's hanging out with him every day, everybody's good people. You don't always get to meet everybody. But, we want to take and share both these streams. You're streaming this one out. That's on Alex's site, which is growing. His channel's growing. People that we haven't even met yet. Maybe Alex has met them, but other people are now streaming this out too. Who knows where it's going? We don't even know. We just know that it's now we can cross over just from English into Spanish. We can reach further out. And the whole part is, Phil, you up yet? You think you want to try it again? Okay. Did we get it? Say something, Phil.
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
We can hear you. Now we can just have the Phil show.
But I'm not seeing my video, so I don't know.
Are you watching on a phone at all?
And
No.
you know who's doing this? This is Edgar, Kilo Delta 2 Mike Sierra Alpha. He's the dancer. He's always do like that. So I was dancing when I heard Papa Phil. Good evening. Oh. No,
And
he's
then
muted
you
now.
can't see-
You're muted. You're muted.
No, he's okay. Oh, he's
No,
muted.
he's muted. Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
there we go. Okay, I don't know why that happened.
We can see and hear you. You look great. Just
Okay.
like you want to see yourself for sure.
Yeah,
Thank
well,
you.
I just want to thank you guys. You really bring tears to my eyes here. I couldn't believe this would ever happen. I mean, I did not envision in my wildest dreams that you guys would this lead to this after Alex first saw my page. I mean, it was really an interesting trip because I decided, I said, you know what? I wonder if I could put my video on my QRZ page. And I did it. And that day, I was playing around on the radio. And I've done very little with HF up to now. And I finally decided since the pandemic and I'm retired, I always planned to say I'm going to get more into HF. So I started tuning around, did that on my page, fixed up my page, got it nice and looking. Then Alex was one of the first persons I heard. I made a call, asked him to check out my QRZ page, and bam, this has exploded from there. And I can't tell you what it means to me. You guys are amazing.
Well, like I said, this is well, Alex and I met. He's got such a great story. You know, we hit it off early, and 3 weeks ago, and I had a conversation with my wife. And she said, and I said, this is how I met this guy. And if I wouldn't have met him through another ham, there was another layer of a ham. And he's on the 100 watts and a wire side. He said, his name's Pastor Joe. He's a pastor. And he said, have you ever seen this guy, Alex W7HU? He streams his contacts. And I said, oh, no. And I went over to his, and I watched him do it. And he said, you can look at my ugly face. And I was like, yeah, you got that right. Good Lord, I'm turning down the dark on here. Whew. No, I'm just kidding. And then, but the real reason I met him was like through the first channel was through another ham. It's Pete, right? I don't need to give out his information or anything, but he's a ham, friend of Alex. I invited him on the show through another guy. It sounds complicated, but it's not. Friend John in California said, why don't you talk to Pete? Pete's good with QSLs and cards and call signs. He's very interested. I sent him a note. I said, hey, why don't you come on? I hear you know a lot about the history of QSL cards. It might be kind of fun. And he said, oh, thank you. But, he's dealing with something at home, and he's taking care of something at home. And I said, I understand. He said, but you should talk to Alex. So here's how I end up getting to Alex with a safety net of a pastor. And I'm like, how did he, because you never know how people come into your life.
Phone's going.
Or why, right? You never know. And so I'm curious, how is it that I'm supposed to meet this guy, Alex? We meet, do the interview, and then I talked to my wife, and I said, we've been talking, and we're talking about trying to, like, raise awareness.
Sorry, I know y'all don't want to see me eat.
You've been trying to look for, like, a purpose in this. It's not just to grow the biggest YouTube channel in the world. I can't really control that anyway. It's not like I want to do this or this. She said, this might be what you're talking about. This might be the purpose you've been looking for. So meanwhile, I don't mean to get too trippy or hippie or whatever somebody might say, but I think there are reasons why people come into your life. And so we just kind of jumped in. And last Saturday, I'm in the thing, and Papa Phil is in there, and Eric's in there, and many others. And the conversation turns from microphones to jokes about going to getting another beer. And all of a sudden, this focus came in. Eric starts talking about the box. We can give away this box. We can do this. We can do that. And all of a sudden, there's this confluence of people in Alex's chat talking about what we can do. And I'm looking around, and we're like, yeah, you see all the gears turning. And I look, and I see Phil, and he's weeping. And I wanted to ask you, I don't know what you thought of this, but I didn't even think that you were in the room. I'm thinking, I knew he was in the room. But here's a bunch of guys who are trying to churn up ideas, and I'll do this, and I'll do that. And I don't know if you want to talk about that, Phil, but from that gathering, sort of pushed me and Alex together closer to say, let's let's just bring it together. And if it's just one night a week, if it becomes, I start thinking, let's do a marathon, like a telethon. Let's go for hours, But we decided, let's start Wednesday. Let's start now. Let's just go today. And so no matter how he came into my life, you're the answer right now. Right now, you're front and center in the spotlight. And how do you feel about this energy? It's just it's being pushed on you pretty much.
I can't even express what it means. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. I've never had to go through anything like this in my life, and the response I'm getting. I mean, I've had this social media campaign running since middle of last year. Excuse me, and it's going out to all these people, all these places, and I have no idea who it's reaching. This effort is, these are fellow hams, people I have a connection to, and that feels real special to me, and I feel very confident. I think my answer is going to be from a ham. I really do. I think that would make a credible story. The ham saves the life of another ham. It's just when I picture the future, that's what I look at. I think that's how it's going to play out. So it's just there aren't words to express it. As best I can say.
Yeah, and I don't want to throw you into I want you to be happy. And I told Alex this today too. I don't want these things to become bummers. I don't want to upset you every time we start talking about you. It's not. We don't want to do that.
Here's a joy.
I understand. And I just don't want you to be upset. Just know that this is coming from a heartfelt place. And we don't even know each other. I can't wait to break bread with you one day past this stupid thing. And we get together and we can all be together.
Yeah, we're here for the positive thing. We'll have to think positive, nothing negative. We have to think positive.
We don't have time for that. When you get on, and I'll talk to you more about it on Saturday, you're on a list, right? So you're kind of depending on a foundation, like a kidney foundation or a hospital, to kind of search for you or at least wait, or you're on a list, right?
Yeah, I'm listed at currently 5 hospitals. 2 in Detroit area, 1 in Cleveland, 1 in Toledo, 1 in Wisconsin. And the list is for deceased donors. So somebody passes away who's a donor, and it happens to be a match that happens. Now, that takes anywhere from 5 to 10 years. So there's a huge list, it's a long wait. And even when that happens, it's a lot of times, it's a false alarm. They tell you make it a call in the middle of the night. Yeah, we got a kidney for you. You got to be here in like 5 hours or less. You get there and they say, they actually call like 3 or 4 people on the list because they don't know who's going to show up actually. And they may say, well, sorry, but this time it's not for you, and you got to go through and go back and do it again. So doing it with trying to find a living donor where it can all be planned out and arranged is much, much better. And it's on our time schedule, not some other emergency.
Alex and guys, I'm going to put the, we're putting a little honey on the thing too. We're giving away. Eric has made this cool battery box, and it's a little bit of honey, like a little. Come on now, we want to attract hams, that spirit of the ham to want to either win something in a random drawing or to just have some new thing. A really cool box that was put together from a ham, and you can win that. You can enter to win. You can see here on Papa Phil's page. It's papaphilcan.com, and you can see how you can enter your chance to win a battery box. We may have other things to give away down the line.
Now, specifically, I want to point out it's papaphilcan.com/ABAPR.
That's right.
If you just do without the ABAPR, you'll just go to our regular page. This one is special for hams.
Got it. That makes sense.
That's for the contest.
We've got that in the chat.
Nice.
Right there. So enter yourself, do a little easy thing, enter to win, look at the video. If you feel really moved to take this Papa Phil challenge, it's the easiest thing to do is to put it on your QRZ page. You're out there doing your thing, chasing the parks, chasing the paper.
There is one important question from one of the viewers. Actually, Justin is asking, he says, what makes the match? The blood type?
That's a very good question. It's a number of things. The first thing is the blood type. For it to be a direct donation, it has to match. I'm an O positive. I can only accept other O's. I'm a universal donor, but I'm not for as a recipient. So, but that being said, even if you're not a direct match, if you're an A or an AB, whatever like that, you can do what's called a paired exchange, where you can donate to somebody else who's in the opposite situation I'm in, and that could then go to me. So that doesn't rule you out. If you are a direct match with a little positive, then they check something called antigens. There are 6 of them, and the more that match, the better chances of a good, healthy, long-lasting kidney is. If it's only like 1 or 2 antigens, they probably won't even offer it. If it's like getting to 3 or 4, or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, if you can get a 6-way match, that's like perfect. They look for that. They try to find people who match that exactly. So I don't know the full science of it, but yes, no, it's a combination of those things. Plus, you have to be in good physical condition. Diabetes is definitely a no-no. They will rule you out right away with diabetes. Heart conditions, things like that. You got to be able to withstand the operation, obviously. And the real interesting thing is that people who go through this testing process statistically live longer than people who don't, because they actually do such thorough testing. They find small things that people may not have known about until they become big things. So it's really an advantage.
Yeah, they actually study your body before they do that. They go through your entire body and test everything to make sure you are up to doing that. Okay.
Now,
And you have to be also of sound mind. People say, well, you're a ham, so that rules you out. But you have to be mentally prepared for all.
But one question: do you have to have the DXCC for that or no? So you don't have to have the DXCC. You could be.
No, we'll take anybody. You can be a novice. You can be in the tech. I don't care.
No, that was just a question to get your smile.
Get that smile.
Here we go. We got him.
I just put the key under the door. If you have posted your Papa Phil's video to your QRZ page, I'd like to meet you. You can meet Papa Phil. You can meet me and Alex tonight. Let's see. Paul is down there. Paul, you did it, right? You did it. Paul's in the guest room, kind of hanging out. Looks like he's at the beach. November 8th.
That is another question. Very interesting question.
Yeah, another question.
Justin says, is getting tested to be a donor free? So it's going to get.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Okay, he's asking if just to get tested you have to pay for it, or it's free.
No. Absolutely, there's absolutely no money involved. Anybody who asks for money is definitely ruled out.
No.
Just
he says if he has to pay to go and get tested.
My insurance covers everything. The only thing it won't cover is travel or loss of wages, but we're set up to cover that for anybody. So the answer is 0 out of pocket.
Okay, but I know that you can also have the remote testing places. Your son was sharing the next video, which is in your page, that I don't have to go to your place to get tested. I see that there is 2 hospitals here in the area that you can get tested.
Yeah,
so,
I'm listed at the University of Wisconsin and Cleveland Clinic, they're part of the National Kidney Registry, which has a network with hospitals all around the country. So if somebody in California or in Florida or Georgia or New York wanted to donate but couldn't travel to Michigan, they could go do it locally. They would fly the kidney, immediately to Detroit, to one of either Cleveland or Wisconsin, where we're about the best. I'd be waiting there on the table. So yeah, that is a possibility.
Alex, will you ask that question and answer it in Spanish?
Sí, bueno.
Yeah.
Ok. Bueno, básicamente la pregunta que había hecho el colega Kilo 4 Lima Eco Noviembre es que si, que qué es lo que hacía que machara con Papa Film, ¿no? Que fuera un compatible, que si era el tipo de sangre. Y sí, el tipo de sangre es muy importante, y también los antígenos. Mientras más antígenos tenga la sangre, según estaba comentando Papa Phil, es más posibilidad de que sea matching. Y lo otro que preguntó fue que si la persona que se iba a hacer el test tenía que pagar para que le hicieran el test. Y no, eso lo cubre el seguro de Papa Phil. Usted va al hospital designado de una red de hospitales que hay y se hace el test ahí, y perfecto. Para poder hacer eso tienen que entrar a Papafield. Déjame preguntarle. Hey, Papafield, in order to register to get tested, they have to go to papafield.com and get registered right there, right?
Yeah, they go to that site. There's a link, and that sends a message to. It's actually my daughter-in-law, who's the administrator of all this,
Okay.
and she will contact you and discuss the best option for.
Yeah, but it's in the web page. There is any way, Christian, that you can actually show the web page in full screen and go to that section, and I will explain in Spanish, and also, English. You can do it in English first, and then I'll do it in Spanish. And that way we show the people how they can go there, because sometimes they don't know how to get there and sign up for be tested, So
now, this is the AB8PR version of your website, right? We can get it there?
Either one. The only difference between the two is the contest. But otherwise they're identical.
Understand. Okay, where do we go from here, guys? We're going to go down. Okay. Is it the become a donor page? Is that what you wanted to look at, Alex?
Yes.
Just click on become a donor.
You want to play this video, or is that's your video, right?
That's the same video. Yeah, you can scroll down.
I see.
Then you fill out that form.
Okay.
Let me make it full screen for you guys. Okay. And I'm going to put that. I'm going to put this in one more time here, or many more times. I'm going to put this in the chat so you guys can go to it. At least go and look around, right? Think about what we're saying, and go there and look, and then there you go. There it's in the. Okay. So there you go.
Just click the submit button underneath.
What's going on, Mark?
Yeah, you fill out that form and then just click to submit.
And it's right there, guys.
Mark, you can go to the link that I'm sharing.
Now, also, I'd like to point out that
You can enter once a day
Eric
to win a
here right now,
battery
has
box.
given- donated, so he has said he'd be glad to talk to anybody about the procedure and what's involved, and any fears or questions, he'd be more than happy to. So, Eric, we really appreciate that.
So Eric, you may be like hanging out with me and Alex on Wednesdays, so you can talk people through this. I think having a living example of somebody who's done it is really powerful. So what I want to do, I want to play your video again, because there's new people coming out. I find that new people come in and out of the chats. They come
Yeah,
all
Mark.
around at all different times.
Looks
Let me
like
go back here.
Wednesday nights
Go back.
officially going to be Papa Phil night.
Play it again, guys. If you're new here, welcome. This is the new Wednesday night, 100 watts in a wire. We usually do
This
a
is
net
Papa Phil.
on Wednesdays, and I think we're going to get back to doing on-air stuff.
He's
but
named a
with
kidney.
me and Alex and maybe many of you, with the purpose of Wednesday raising awareness for hams in need. So we've got a new purpose here on Wednesdays. And right now, we're going to show you the first case. Our first case is our friend Phil, Alpha Bravo 8 Papa Romeo. And I'm going to go ahead and play his video here. And you'll get more of this story.
Just trying to support Phil and push a good cause. No audio, Christian.
Wait, no audio on this?
I don't hear any audio.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. You need to hear the beautiful people. I made a mistake. I will fix it. I know how to do it. I just wanted you to guess at what the people were saying. We were just going to read lips.
It's for the hard of hearing. Yes.
We'll fix it. I can fix it. Now. Too many buttons to push. Here we go. Here's the people talking.
My dad has been diagnosed.
Mark,
That one is now
we're
it's good.
encouraging people to
Means his kidney is failing.
The goal is to find a living donor.
share Papa Phil's video to your QRZ page. Kind of help, you know, anybody you work looks at your QRZ page and
Grew up in Northwest Detroit. My mother was born in Detroit.
help get the word
My
out.
grandparents were from Russia. We are a Detroit area family. It's always felt like home.
Phil and I have been married 40 years in August. Phil is the most dependable person I have ever met.
I grew up bleeding maize and blue, as they say. Every Saturday morning was football games on the couch with my dad in the fall.
He's always there for the people in his life, no matter what. Anyone who has him in his life is very fortunate.
I'm in Brandon's video.
Greatest grandpa in the world.
This year we took a trip to Utah to see the beautiful monuments. And at high altitudes, I noticed I was running out of breath quite easily. You know, just out of the blue, just things got worse. And then I was going to have to be on dialysis if I don't get a transplant within 5 to 6 months.
You're hooked to a machine for 12 plus hours a week. Apparently you get really sick, really hurt your immune system. You don't get better on dialysis. You
Appreciate it, Mark.
slowly get worse.
It's not healing, it's maintenance and management, and we want my dad to heal. Without a living donor, it's very likely my dad would spend years on a transplant list, on dialysis, instead of visiting with his grandchildren, potential future grandchildren.
We just want to be a family, and unfortunately, we live 2,000 miles apart. When you see my dad playing with the kids, it is the sweetest thing in the world.
If he's on dialysis, we won't be with the kids as much as we want to.
It's life. I just want to live it.
If my dad doesn't find a living kidney donor, we don't know what that will look like.
I can't imagine life without my dad, and a living kidney donor gives him the gift of life.
Thank you for watching this video.
Please go to our website, www.papaphilcan.com, and sign up to get your blood tested today. Thank you.
And friends, there you go. Hey, somebody that took the opportunity. Tony, do you want to come say hello to Papa Phil? You want to come up? You're in the guest room now. I'll bring you up. Don't have to put you on the spot. You can wave me off. Just do
Yeah,
it right
Mark,
now.
if you need any help
Oh, something like that.
getting that on
All right,
there,
Alex,
let me
go ahead.
know, and
What do
I
we
can
got? I gotta turn this.
kind of walk you through it.
Okay. Bueno, I gotta tell them in Spanish something.
Go ahead, by all means.
Okay. Bueno, para los que están mirando por aquí esta noche el live stream, van a la página de Papa Phil y cliqueando de ahí dice registrarse para donar y ahí van a llenar una formita. Cuando llenen esa forma en la página de Papa Phil, ustedes van después a recibir un correo electrónico o una llamada de un familiar de Papa Phil o de Papa Phil y van a, bueno, pues ponerse de acuerdo para que le hagan el test para ver si son positivos, si tienen si machean, si el macheo es positivo o no. Así que, bueno, pues los exhorto a todos ustedes que pasen la información y, bueno, si alguno de ustedes está interesado, llegue ahí a papafield.com y, bueno, pues papafield
Awesome.
slash América Bravo 8 Papa Romeo. Y bueno, pues ahí van a poder hacerlo. Go ahead, Christian. I'm sorry, Christian. I was actually telling them, how they can go to Papa Field page and sign up there to get tested. So.
Great. That's wonderful.
And one question. I have one personal question. Papa Field, what about if we found somebody in Spain that wanted to get tested? So that will complicate the things, right?
Yeah, the problem with that is the insurance. Insurance will only cover here in the United States. They could travel to the United States if they're willing to do that.
But for example, let's see that a guy wants to do in Spain, and he has a health insurance, and actually in Spain, the medicine is free.
Yeah, I'm on Medicare, and unfortunately, we will not cover anything outside the United States.
No. You don't understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
It does not cost them anything to get tested there because the medicine in Spain is free. Let's suppose that we have somebody in Spain that is matching with you and they go there to a hospital. So can they contact you and they don't have to pay anything because in there you don't have to pay. In Spain the health care is free, it's socialized. So let's see that Pedro says, okay, I wanted to get tested, and he says, well, how and how I can send the result to the United States. So there is, in that case, we have to get in touch with Pedro and talk to you, and then you talk to your hospital and say, well, we have a guy in Barcelona, Spain, that is willing to get tested. And I want you to contact the hospital there and pull the information back and tell them what they need to test for. They may be because they have kidney donors in there too.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I don't know the answer to that at this time. The issue being is that when somebody is tested for me, it all goes to my insurance. Now, I understand if you're in another country and I don't know if they would they cover that if it's not for you directly? If it's for somebody else, I don't have the answer to that question.
No, but
if it comes up, I will find the answer.
Exactly, yeah, but there's another possibility because, of course, if he get tested is matching, he can fly to the United States. The person can fly to the United States and then do it here. But at least for the testing will be free for him there in Spain. The only thing that you need to know is how you pull the information from Spain. For example, just to put an example.
Thanks, Mark.
I will have to
Appreciate it, man.
research that. I do not know the answer to that. I mean, I never thought I was going to have an international connection.
Yeah, but it's good to know. You're a ham radio. You can have an international donor. Nobody knows, And most of the places there, there is free health, and you can go to a hospital and get tested for free. You know what I mean? So
now we just look into it. I mean, we're going to expand the options and see what happens. I mean, worst case.
Please stop.
So did you want to tell them that what you told me?
We have the giveaway, and
Don't
what
know,
I
baby. Stop.
I'm not seeing or hearing you.
You're not
Stop.
hearing him?
Go.
Okay, I don't know
Go.
why, but
Go.
he's going to give away a Yaesu.
I want to, yep, FT65, brand new in the box. Get it over to Alex or wherever it needs to go. We'll just add it to the giveaway.
Hey, Christian, you froze. Alex, you're okay.
I froze on you? Did I freeze on all of you?
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Little
lost his
bit.
Wi-Fi. Okay, so Alex,
Yeah.
Steve's got something to contribute. We'll put it in the queue.
I don't know if I got.
Here's something to
Yes,
add to the giveaway.
Yes, we're going to do this with the box, and then we have that one next.
Perfect.
And then that way we can run the giveaway in the awareness and take the people coming in Papa Field page every day.
So just so you know, Papa Phil lost his Wi-Fi. I froze up and he audio. I didn't drop him. So
And then, like I said, we only have 2-3 months to have Phil get into the dialysis. So we have to make sure people
All right, Mark,
come
is that better?
every day to Papa Phil page and get the video and do that. We have to push it. We have to rush this. We have to make it push her out.
we got a new cycle of a giveaway, so we don't have any hesitation. There won't be any gaps in the giveaway. I do want to share this spot on the website that I created today just for the giving back segment, the Wednesday segment dedicated to this. Because Steve is donating, we have a spot now. Put your name, your call sign. Steve won't have to do this part because we'll know each other. For hams who may be watching this later, listen to it later, you can come in here, email if you've got a question for us. You can do your questions, give us your information there. It'll stay private, of course, if you want to nominate a ham or down the road if you want to volunteer. Raffle donation. So this is me, I'll share it with our combined teams. We're going to have to put some things together and get some structures. But I know that the heart of
I've not
amateur radio
even.
people.
I've not even
it's
tried
to
to
get-
get on the radio tonight. Actually.
Well, I mentioned it earlier. I've been doing, radio has been so good to me. Giving me a career of 30 years. Ham radio has given me this great hobby and this service to study and knowledge. Time to give back some. And Steve and I have been talking about this on the show for a couple of months now. You got to give it back. It's time to pay it forward. We've been giving away stuff on the show, So an opportunity, you can go to the website there. I can put that link. Sorry, guys. I'll put that form. If there's something, I got to recap all the things that you can do. You can give like Steve has done. Steve has done 2 other things right tonight. He's given us posting Phil's video on his QRZ page, which is an easy thing. Very simple.
I hope
We
so.
encourage all of you guys continue to do that. If you think about it, making contacts when you get looked up, bloop, there's
Right.
somebody in need, right? Him in need. And it's not a charity thing. This is life or death right
sure.
now in our community. So that's one way. You can give your time, volunteer with us. Alex and I need to structure our teams. We're coming together with 2. Got a lot of resources, a lot of smart people. So we'll start to figure out who can do what and manage these giveaways and other things. Nations not going to accept any money. If we had to fly somebody in here to give a kidney, we'll figure this out privately. We're not going to do it on our channel.
Exactly.
What did I miss? We probably gotta let people know in Spanish again, right? Yeah. What do we want to teach them about?
Okay, can you show the
Everyone.
HD again, Steve?
Oh yeah, let the Spanish audience know what we're giving away.
Ok, bueno, después que pase este giveaway de la caja de batería que vamos a entregar el día 10, vamos a sacar el ganador el día 10 de marzo, Steve, Whiskey 7 Unión Delta Italy, está donando un FT65R, que será el próximo regalo que va a haber. Y bueno, vamos a hacer lo mismo. Te va a mandar el link y
I'd
la
have to
gente se
see
va a
if this
registrar
crazy phone
y van a
will
poder, bueno, pues ganarse.
work.
El que, bueno, el ganador se va a poder ganar ese walkie-talkie por ahí que muy amablemente el amigo Steve ha donado, ha regalado para que las personas puedan registrarse en el giveaway y pasar por la página de Papa Film. Pues, thank you, Steve.
For that, Steve. So that'll be in the queue. The first thing we're going to give away, I'm going to show this again. I know it's getting late for folks, especially on the East Coast. Hope was to do 2 hours, and we've just exceeded that. It's not a limit. Don't want to keep you guys up too long. What's on the table now? Okay. What's on the table now? We've got a battery box that was put together and donated. You can take it on your POTA activation, sodas, wherever you want to go on the summits, in the park, emergencies. This is why it was big for Alex. He lives down in Florida where they've got big storms, as you know, and sometimes the power goes out. You stuff a 35 amp hour battery in this box, off you go. Go to the site here, philn.com/ABATR. Put that as well. You see on your screen, you hit enter. There, you can enter for the random drawing. So this is
Much
random.
better?
Very important. It makes it fair. You can enter once a day. You can also enter on Alex's channel, W7HU. Alex is on every day but Sunday. Running and doing things. I'm on Wednesdays, Saturdays, I'm Sunday, and I'm on the stream. So you can enter on both channels, no matter which way. I'd love for you to open up 2 browsers. Either go and subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to his channel, open 2 browsers, and watch us do this every Wednesday as we start to try to give back. Nights to come, Bill is on our focus. A friend of ours, living example, Cam, and a good man who was dealt with a situation where he needs it. Telling you or asking you to just, we're asking you to video, post it on your QRZ page. Help us create a
And if they can post it on their social media. That's also a big help.
Facebook is a good example. I did that with 100 watts in a wire. We've got over 11,000 people in that group now. I don't have that one here. It's about raising the
What's
profile.
going on, Todd? You
of
slipped
the
in here and I didn't
situation.
even see you.
The link to the page we're driving traffic to that with. We're not asking you for money. Alex and I are not in a position to take money. We're not set up as a nonprofit. We're doing this from the heart. We can take a donation of a thing. We just took from Steve. Steve has offered a brand new radio. And you know what? Steve can go figure out the shipping, but it doesn't have to go to me. It doesn't have to go to Alex.
No, he actually had to send it directly to the winner, like Eric is gonna do with that. We're not gonna touch the items. We're just gonna drive the marathon and
We appreciate it.
gonna pick the winner and gonna ship it winner.
And we can soften that
Okay, please.
that burden too. I mean, we can help with the ship. Alex and I will figure out a way to
Yes,
pull together and make sure.
but we do it privately.
We'll do it right. That way we don't put the whole burden.
Exactly.
Let me show you
Stop,
here.
sis.
If you have
No.
social media presence, you've
No.
got a Facebook group
No.
or something like that. Well, 2015 I started the 100 watts in a wire. Okay, there you go. Okay, so there it is. There's the announcement about tonight. Announcement about giving back. Page there. I've had this page going. I'm not promoting the page, but good about putting it on your social media. It is right. Time of keeping a clean page, people thinking right, treating people right, having great moderators who keep the integrity of the page as it was intended to be. 11,400 members, and I consider them all good people. Questions rise and answers fall all the time, and yeah, I promoted us into my page. That's new. This is an announcement, so it stays at the top, and it's there. You can do it. As Hamily, which is what we are, Hamily. Take a look at the video. Help Ham share it out. So a little bit help. Alex, you want to do something in Spanish about our social media? Just posting it to social media outlets, or is you let me know. I want you to come in and talk as much Spanish as you need to.
Yes, that's good. And I mean, and in this case, the kidney doesn't know any language. Kidney will help Peppa feel good. If there is a Chinese friend who come and doesn't speak English, we'll take the translator. We'll make it happen. So this is not about languages. It's not about race. It's not about anything. It's about a friend. It's about a radio operator. How to get the help. The way that it is. So let me explain that to the people. Okay, lo que el amigo Christian está hablando ahí es que él tiene su página de Facebook, pone todas las cosas. Él estaba dando el ejemplo de cómo las personas que tengan un grupo de Facebook pueden postear en su página de Facebook el link de Papa Phil y así podemos ayudarlo en su página de Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. También lo pueden inclusive hacer en TikTok, donde sea. El problema es llevar el mensaje. Y eso es lo que queremos, llevar el mensaje a la mayor cantidad de personas que podamos. Back to you, Chris.
Okay. On the page here, you look down. If you do go on Facebook, I know you can. You do whatever you want for yourself. Here you see the good news is that this post reached 1.3.
All right, Mark. Thanks for stopping by, brother.
It's got 4 shares.
Stepping,
so these people right here
decided
they were going to share it out.
Appreciate you stopping in.
And when you go to a page, you go to my page. Good question. We make sure you're a hand. You share it out. Where you want to send it to. Where you want to share it. All these different things. Whatever you got. Copy the link, post it somewhere. Yeah. You would share it from. Luckily, people are seeing it. That's the show Facebook page, and welcome to join us there and learn about ham radio. Ask any questions. Lots of good help there. Again, not intended to promote as much as to. I know it's getting late on the East Coast, Alex. I want to thank you for coming today. I feel it's good. Just calling this kind of a series of giving back. Where we meet out here, and I know it's getting later there. Probably end the stream here. But thanking you, Alex, for coming here and helping me just do this. We're streaming it to 2 different entities. A couple other people sent it out. We're kind of multicasting.
Yes.
And we're trying to just teach people, raise awareness. We can't do the hard lifting. We can do this. And so we're committed to each other and committed to push awareness. Well, so
I think it's amazing. I like what happened here tonight, and the response from your channel and my channel and Justin K40, my Icon Member channel. Response are being amazing, so that's great. Great, as Eric was telling that there was over 50, 60 people watching, the live stream there, and that's good. That's good.
That's amazing. You'll see other people, because people come in and out. They'll get the message, they'll kind of move out, and I'll look and see who came by, and you'll notice that it fluctuates. So if people didn't want to hang out for a full 2 hours, they came in, left, maybe somebody new came in, and that's why we kind of reset and tell people what we're trying to do. But I do want to, Phil, thank you for coming by today, man. We appreciate you here, and we're going to make this a lighter fare. We're going to do all this, but make it a happy thing, you know, because we're going to look at my ugly, swollen face and Alex.
My ugly face.
Yeah, and speaking of swollen faces, I want you to know that, you know, it may look like I'm half asleep. This is part of the kidney disease. My face gets puffed up. So normally, you know, my eyelids are like half shut. You know, hopefully, with your help, I'll be dancing jigs. I'll be flying around the country thanking everybody personally. You know, that's, I don't know if any of you go to Dayton Hamvention when that reoccurs. If you do, I would love to meet everybody there. So, and it's incredible. I just can't tell you what it means to me.
Tony, do you want to come up and meet Papa Phil before we say goodnight? You want to come up? I haven't met me either, but anytime somebody takes the time, listen.
How you doing, Phil?
And to go up there, I'd like to say hello, a virtual handshake to, or an elbow. No more handshakes, right? We just elbow or.
Yeah, no handshakes right now.
Good to meet you, Tony. Christian K0STH. We've got Alex up there, W7 Hotel United, and of course Papa Phil, who you've heard about tonight. So hey guys, check it out. Here's a new guy to meet.
Yeah, good to talk to y'all tonight. Christian, we actually did talk one time about 2 years ago on 40 meters. It was bad. But
oh, I'm sorry. I better get rid of him. He said bad.
Well, I'm in California on a compromised antenna. I live in Alabama, but I work out here. So, but no, I just
we weren't bad. The band was bad. Okay.
The band terrible. I think I actually reported it, but it was really rough.
There's no bad VMs. There's just bad propagation.
That's right. That's right.
I appreciate what you did. Alex has a friend who started this sort of challenge. It started off very simply, and hopefully tonight we've propagated it out.
And I believe he not even imagined that could be a challenge, because he just put it because he wanted to help Papa Phil. Then find my mind and say, wow, see, we'll have to do the same thing. So, but we have to recognize that Echo America 6 Alpha Delta Oscar. And I know Papa Phil remembers that. You remember, they checked his page, right? And he was the very first guy. What a clever idea. That was amazing. So, Tony, welcome, and my pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Alice.
Oh, hope to talk to you over the air one day. And,
well, I just got a bright new shiny 7100 here today, actually. So I'm setting it up with some antennas this weekend.
The only thing you got to do is you go to the chat and you put, I'm California, Tony. I'm going to remember it now, your call, because when I see the face, I remember the call better. And I'm gonna point my antenna towards to you, and for sure I will talk to you.
Where in California are you from?
I'm actually up off the coast of LA. I'm in a rather rare grid, Delta Mike 02.
Well, that's where my son lives, who you saw in the video. He lives in Sherman Oaks.
Okay, well I'm off the coast. He's in 03 more likely. I'm in Delta Mike 02 Romeo Yankee, I think it is. The Navy Island, 20 miles long, west of Catalina Island.
I know where that. I know exactly where that is.
Yeah, so that's where I am. It's on my QRZ page down below where I posted your video. You can see my QSL card down there.
Wow. Thanks.
Yeah, Tony says you're going to go to Huntsville.
Well, I'm planning on being back there. I'll be doing the VE thing while I'm there.
Oh man, it's nice to meet you. I hope you'll come back next Wednesday. We're trying to, bring old friends together, meet new ones, and upgrade the profile if we can. Tony, you have a good night, man. We'll talk to you again. Thanks for doing that. Okay. All right, we want to take this off of our page. Sure. That's the thing. We want this video to go away and not be needed. That's it. That's the thing. Tony, 7-3, man. Take care. Thank you. Good to have you. Papa Phil, have a great night. I appreciate you. I'll be in touch because I'm going to share the link for you to come on Saturday, and we'll dig back into it. But I want to keep it happy, and like Alex said, we'll stay with the positive.
Party time.
Do that. Good night to you, 73 Phil. Take care.
73 Phil, my pleasure. Bye. Ciao.
All right. Some of the business here, you know, I really do feel if you open up 2 browsers and let these things roll out on us, go subscribe if you're familiar with 100 watts in a wire only. Go check out Alex. He's not only talking about it like I tend to do here with the shows, he's doing it. Is important. He's on the air every day. Go see, do your thing, man. You can see your signal, hear your signal.
See my ugly face.
That's what he said. So, and it's really fun. If I'm working from home, I'm listening. You know, like and subscribe, click the notification bell. Alex and I are committed to each other and this cause to propagate and raise the profile of people in need. We're giving back.
And of course, the people that are on my channel that are not subscribed to Christian's 100 Watts in a While channel, go there, hit that subscribe button, the like also. Make the algorithm spread the word, and that way we can get to as many people as possible.
Yeah. You want to say something in Spanish to the folks that we can, as we're wrapping up here in English, you might want to wrap up with that audio.
Well, it's going to be very simple. Buenas noches a todos. Gracias por estarnos mirando por aquí. Si estás viendo el video y no has pasado por 100 Watts in a While, 100 watts y un alambre o un cable, pase por allí, hágase el suscriptor y usted verá que va a disfrutar muchísimo de los videos del amigo Cristian. Buenas noches a todos y chaito. Dios los bendiga.
We'll catch you on the air 20 meters tomorrow, about 3 o'clock?
Yep.
2 o'clock.
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock for me.
Eastern time. Yeah, 2 o'clock for you. Yeah, well,
All right,
73 to everybody. Have a good night. And like I always say, God bless you all.
God bless America.
God bless America. That's the word. Thank you, brother.
All right, man. We'll see you.
Take care.
Take care of yourselves, everybody. Appreciate everybody who came in the chat. We'll catch up with you real soon. We'll talk to you again Saturday morning. Saturday morning for the pre-show meet and greet. You never know who will stop by. 10 o'clock for the big show. 73 for now, friends. A0STH and be on.
Find my mouse. This next one loading up. There you go, folks. Be a new Wednesday night tradition right here. Believe we can handle that. Take a break from the radio for a night, and put our time to a good cause. Yes, please stop. But – 9:30. I believe I'm going to call it a night right there. Appreciate everybody coming, hanging out tonight. Average watch time of 15 minutes. Yeah, there's 3 people watching. 1 now. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming hang out. That's something a little different, but it's going to a good cause. It only takes one person. It takes the right person, but it takes one person to save a life. And you may not be match with Papa Phil, but There's many more out there in the same situation. But we're gonna wrap it up and see if we can't get these little ones headed toward the bed. Everybody have a good evening. Stay warm, stay safe. God bless you. 7 3s. That's a neat way.